One of the most encouraging developments, and this is something that restores faith in humanity for many at a time when, based upon the past 5, 6, 7 years, our faith in our fellow man has been shaken.
Yeah.
As we have become tribes living under the same umbrella. We've become two different nations in many respects, inhabiting the borders of one country. This is the kind of thing that brings people together, and this is the kind of thing that makes people say, you know what, maybe we still can find a path to uniting, to the way things used to be before we became so fractured as a people. I'm looking at the current status of the GoFundMe page that was set up in 2020 by Damar Hamlin to raise $2,500 for a community toy drive to help children affected by the pandemic. He understood at the end of that year, given everything that happened, people losing jobs, where's the money going to come from when it's time to buy Christmas presents? So $2,500 was the initial goal, and as you see on the screen, it has now sailed north of $6 million.
Amazing.
Which is just incredible. And it shows that people care. If people care and people want to express concern, and this is the only way to do it, short of making a pilgrimage to the University of Cincinnati Medical Center, which plenty of people have done, this is a way that we can show that we care about Damar Hamlin, we care about his family, we care about the cause that is important to him. And oh, by the way, there is a giant pile of resources now available to do plenty of good when Damar Hamlin is able. And that's what's so good about this, Chris. We don't know if and when he's ever going to play football again. We won't begin to know the answer to those questions. But he's going to have a real project, a real reason to sustain himself if he can't play football again, because he's going to be in a position where he can direct a lot of good with a lot of money that people continue to donate. And I think this number is going to keep going up and up and up, and he's going to be in a position to do a lot of good with that and to help his community in Pittsburgh, Buffalo. He's going to be able to do a lot of good with this, and that's been the most encouraging thing that I've seen coming out of a horrible situation.
Yeah, that's right. But it's awesome to see, the outreach here and how much people do care and the humanity of it all. And I think that's also what's making it tough on this situation is, it just seems like this is a really good guy. Like that's the other thing that's really hard. You hear players, and of course you read certain things, and just this right here with the GoFundMe page and his, ability to start this charity in 2020, and like you said, deliver presents for kids and all that. I think that makes it even worse. You just go, oh man, this is a caring guy that's hurt right now and fighting for his life, and seems like, man, people really like this guy. And he's been a good person, and it's just that's where I think it hurts, extra as a human being here. And, when you hear Mike Tomlin and other people around football kind of discuss and bring up the guy's name, and he's not even, the coach of the Buffalo Bills, I think those words kind of hit home even harder, because you just start to realize, man, just as this guy he seemed really awesome. And does seem really awesome. It makes it worse having to deal with this situation with a human being like this.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.